Alright guys, back for more Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and just wanna unlock more of this shit. And the thing is, by the end of this playthrough, I should have the platinum for the main part of this game. A game I don't really give a fuck about, but because I've played through the story and I've gotten everything that is required, I'm going to have the platinum for. I don't really give a fuck to play any of the fucking extra content with it, so... Because I'm not a challenge mode player for these types of games, and I don't give a fuck to check out most of the DLC, so it's like... Yeah. Hopefully I got that thing in Chapter 17, so that the trophy for Final Artifacts pops. By that I mean, like... Hopefully I found it in the previous playthrough. I can't remember if I did or not. Like, for the life of me, I can't remember. Because it was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Or no, close to 3 years.
Alright, on.
Alright. Now he exits the door in the building. Because I have 5... I have 5 total, that includes the platinum, so I have 4 more. I need to get 22 more supplements, and then I will have all the player upgrades. I need to find the rest of the coins, the rest of the trading cards, the artifacts, so yeah, coins, trading cards, artifacts and journal entries, and upgrades, and I will have the platinum. How fucking... whatever.
Aquarium's right there. Let's do it.
Before going left into the building, go right to the side of it where you can find an open container inside. Okay.
Take what I can get.
So I think I got all the weapon upgrades right, and I stopped at all of the workbenches between the first playthrough and this one. It's wild to me that I still have parts to upgrade shit, but nothing left to upgrade. Like, I have 43 parts, and I'm just like, right. Through the door, it's the large garage, then to the office on the left side. Okay, I need 12 more supplements. Not the drawer I wanted you to open, but whatever. And here we go. Survival expert. Learn all player upgrades. 3 more to go on the trophies. 2, 3. I have almost all artifacts and journal entries. There's only 17 more to go. Final trading cards just need 3 more. Final coins, I just need 12 more of those, so, okay. Thankfully I got the, guide open. Just so I don't miss them. Surprised they don't have arrows for the crossbow. There's the runner. Oh, that's where they are.
Done. Right. No sunset to follow.
So one of them
At
was
least
a
there's a
Seraphite member who got turned. Interesting. Climb up the broken road sections to get up to the road. Reach the top. Dead end. Instead of turning around, go forward and to the right. Find an Alabama coin. Jump across, going through the rubble. Other side.
Okay. Should be a straight shot from here. Oh, God! Fuck. Now what?
There you go. Next point of interest is on the ship. So, hold on one second. I just closed the door to this room. Which I should have done before recording, but whatever. Basically, what was I gonna say? Basically, okay, so, shift to the next room. Ooh, an arrow. Artifact 1 for Marino. Well, I'm going to crash. Despite the adrenaline of this whole shit storm, this flu thing is kicking my ass. Please let me catch a few hours of sleep so I can fight this thing. I cradled our little bee and put her to sleep. I think she's pretty shaken up by the violence of it all. She asked, "Mommy, why did you and Daddy push all those people?" I told her that it was the only way for us to get on board. She nodded, but I don't think she fully comprehends. Maybe I should have said something different. I don't know. Anyways, if she wakes up before me, read some of her books with her. That seems to calm her down. Hopefully you were able to get the ration situation sorted out. Love you, Quinn.
Their sleep. Fuck.
Don't act like you care, Abby. Fuck you. I have a hard time buying it. Abby actually gives a fuck. Okay, here's where you get the crossbow, if you don't already have it. see a couple of infected hanging out.
Did you kill all those people? Nice. All right.
Perfect time to try it. After they're dead, go down this hallway to the end where you can find a couple more cots. On one at the back end, you will find artifact number 2, Mutiny Note. I do not have this yet. Thank you for your help with that infected passenger. We're lucky to have someone with your training and grit aboard. My crewmates are useless, and I don't agree with the captain keeping the weapons locked away. We can't stay willfully ignorant that we have infected passengers on board this ferry. Weapons storage is on the aft top deck, combo 907701. Your crossbow is in there. I trust you on this. Okay. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, so 16 more. Okay. Next is the West Virginia coin along the way. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was gonna kill it in one shot or not. So good to know it did. I didn't realize you could load 2 at a time on this, okay. Okay. And that's the West Virginia coin? Yeah. West Virginia, Mount Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, Take me home, country road. Okay. Okay, now next point of interest is on the top deck of the ship. Forgetting some shit through it. Yeah, good old Johnny D. Johnny Denver. Also, his song "Thank God I'm a Country Boy," man, that shit meant way more, or meant a very different thing back in the '70s than it does today. In regards to when someone actually says that sentence.
Is this whole damn boat infested?
Yes. Alright, that's safe. $90, $77, 01.
Yes.
I don't have anything in terms of silenced weapons that I can use right now. Turn around. There's a bloater on this ship. No, she wasn't. Glad I saved the ammo.
That it? Yeah, that's it.
Alright. This last safe. After grabbing everything there, go all the way to the opposite side of this floor, push through the door, then check on the ground beside the body. Find artifact number 3, ferry log. Okay. There's also the Utah coin. Stainless pipe. I don't think I picked this up at all. 10 to 13, 8:20, left San Diego. Of course, you're set for Vancouver. Crowds trying to get onto the boat while we loaded grew violent, but evac successful. 35 souls aboard. Captain A.J. Malador in command. 10:3:13, 14:50, so 2:50 in the afternoon. 2 passengers complained of seasickness. Set up a makeshift infirmary on the lowest deck for them to rest. 10:4:13, 13:38. Radio check-in with Vancouver Port. Good news so far. No signs of infection among their population. 10:5:13, 7:30. Passenger Barnes disappeared from the infirmary. Crew dispersed to search for him. 10:5:13 at 14:50. Passenger Barnes found. Discovered not to be seasick, but infected. Passenger Joseph Roberts intervened, wrestled him/it overboard. 10:5:13, 19:05. Miss Roberts' request to have everyone re-examined by ship's medic denied. We don't have the appropriate scanners anyways. Her subsequent request to hand the weapons also denied. I'm not going to let paranoia lead to disaster. 10:6:13, 18:35. Despite protests, additional passengers claiming of various ailments, headache, indigestion, dizziness, all temporarily quarantined in the infirmary below decks. 10:6:13, 2017. Visual landfall of Seattle. Tried radio channels to inquire about refueling, but no answer. We'll press forward. 10:6:13, 2100. Everyone in the infirmary has been executed. Those people were not infected. This is cold-blooded murder. No one is going to disembark until we find the responsible party. 10:6:13. As suspected, it was Roberts. We shot each other. I can't imagine she'll survive. If I pull this thing out, it'll probably bleed out in minutes. Going to steer toward the shore so everyone aboard can get to land. The port is close. Need to stay. I hear infected outside my door. Was she right?
What a mess.
And then... just checking... oh, I guess I did pick that up in the previous playthrough. Okay. Behind the wall beside the crate. Behind the wall beside the crate. Climb the nearby ladder. Okay.
Here we go.
Top coin. Okay, get to the aquarium.
Let's try this again.
Drop down, continue down the road a short distance, climb the ladder on the right to the top level.
I need to try the next level up.
All the way until you drop off the road into an area with trees and the aquarium building to the left. is you can't climb the trucks or cars or whatever. You can't climb up those where it, or when there would be advantageous for you to do so. And the trees and the parade building off to the left. Go up it and climb it. Go up it and climb into the fountain that's in front of them. There we go. There we go. That was the Mississippi coin. Alright, that's the final thing I'll pick up in this chapter. Okay. How many coins left do I have to pick up? 11. Okay. With how long left there is of this fucking part of this game's story, yeah, I could believe it. I'm just gonna say it, some games do not need to be as long as they are. Like, I know that, like, developers and writers, for one, want to give the audience that are gonna buy their games their money's worth, or hopefully do. Or give the audience their money, and make the audience feel satisfied in regards to their purchase of the game, in regards to game length. But some games genuinely do not need to be as long as they fucking are. Like, this game's story is literally twice as long as it should be, because of the fact that they have the Abby segment in it. Like, her story does not need to be this long, especially when it's not engaging whatsoever.
He's gotta be in the back somewhere.
Like, I don't give a fuck about any of their personal drama. Like, her or her friend's personal drama. I genuinely do not give a fuck. It's legit just so fucking unnecessary for the fucking narrative and, like, narrative that they wanted to tell and message that they wanted to have in the game. Like, they want the message you take away from the game is, don't continue the revenge cycle. Revenge is a toxic thing that can lead you down a dark path. And it's like, yeah, I can get behind those messages, it's just that, like, the way they go about it in this game with the story is so fucking stupid. And this, it's just really fucking stupid the way that they want you to, like, they're on the right side, climb over the fence. It's just really fucking stupid the way that they try to get that across. It's really fucking dumb because they try to paint Ellie as the worst, or the worst, of her and Abby. When, by all accounts, Abby is the worst person. And then, like, they try to make you either sympathize or empathize, whatever the fuck, I think just sympathize with Abby. Because Neil Druckmann really tried to give her, like, a sympathetic backstory and shit. And tried to give her some, like, I think it's called pet the dog moments or some shit on,
Baby?
on, on TV tropes, I think is what it's called. I think that's the trope name. Some shit like that. But, like, for me and a lot of other people, it just doesn't work at fucking all. Like, Neil Druckmann has a really weird fucking relationship with Abby. Because he sees in her something that, like, I don't think a lot of other people do. And I've made this comparison on Twitter before. It reminds me of a Quinn Curio's video on, Snape from Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling has a really different, like, way of viewing Snape than I would say a majority of the audience does. Just from reading her books and everything, from reading the Harry Potter books.
Okay, your pack's here.
Like, she views Snape as this, like, really misunderstood and tragic figure. And it's like, yeah, sure, you can view Snape that way. The thing about it, though, is, he's not sympathetic. He's not empathetic. He's not anything, really. When it comes to that. He's an asshole. Like, rather than internalizing, his, teenage bullying and shit from Harry's father, James, and Sirius.
Hey, Owen?
Harry's father, James, Sirius, I think Lupin, and whoever else, I think also Wormtail. It's like, and use that as a means to act like a better person.
Owen!
Or as a reason to. He instead...
God damn it.
He instead just acts like a fucking asshole, and he tortures kids for no fucking reason, just because he can. The fact that Dumbledore never catches on to that, or at worst does, because he has his eyes and ears on everything in the school, I think at most times, if not all times, when he's there, and never, like, disciplines Snape, never tells him off, never tells him to just knock it the fuck off. When Snape legitimately caused severe psychological harm to Neville, it's like, how do you fucking just... I don't know. There are so many different problems with Harry Potter in regards to certain things like that, and it's just infuriating. And the fact that J.K. Rowling can't apparently, like...
Hey, you in there?
see that is really yeah, this is really questionable about her. It's so fucking stupid, and it kind of goes with the anti-trans shit as well for her. she's so smart about a lot of things. She knows how to write a really good story. She knows a lot of things about, like, history and culture and all that shit. When it comes to, like, European history, European culture, stuff about magic. She loves, like, playing with words and shit, which is why a lot of her character names are like how they are. And can be very descriptive. Like, Remus Lupine, werewolf. Pretty easy to connect that. But then also she names fucking Cho Chang, the only fucking Asian character that we see in the fucking books and movies, Cho Chang, which literally just sounds like a fucking weird deviation of, the fucking phrase Ching Chong, which is fucking racist as fuck. It's like, I don't know. But, yeah. Neil Druckmann, but yeah, it's like...
Owen?
She couldn't properly convey, how she views Snape to the audience because, well, she can't help herself in regards to writing Snape as an asshole.
Fucking cruel.
And she had him do a lot of really fucking awful
I would
things.
send you after me.
I didn't.
But yeah. And then, what else?
What is all this?
Gotta take her apart if I'm gonna fix her back up.
I see.
Want some?
Pass.
But what else? But whatever.
Suit yourself.
Neil Druckmann has a very similar thing with Abby,
Danny's dead.
where the way he writes her
Thinking.
or wrote her, and the way he views her in his mind are two completely distinct things, and he doesn't seem to realize
tell me what
why.
happened.
He's not a great writer, unfortunately.
We were cleaning out a small camp.
When they wrote The Last of Us
Just a
1,
couple scars and
it was a bunch of other people at Naughty Dog, a bunch of the other higher-ups and
It's
established
long.
people at Naughty Dog, shooting down his worst ideas and taking
goes
the
down.
best ideas and forming them into a
It's
good,
right
coherent
right
narrative
there.
that worked.
and he doesn't go for
It's
it.
why people fell in love with it. Neil Druckmann just co-wrote and I think even co-directed the first game.
Instead,
Here he was entirely in charge.
And he's old.
By the way, get ready for a weird sex scene that didn't need to
And
be
tired.
here.
He was just ready. Killed a lot of scars. And fucking guy. I couldn't do it. Of course, Danny gets in my fucking face about it. I told him I'm done. He can do it himself if he wants. And he points his fucking gun at me. So I grab it, and then... First, I didn't even know which one of us was shot.
You defended yourself.
Stop.
I can fix this. I'll talk to Isaac.
I am tired, Abby. I don't want to fight over land that I don't give a fuck about anymore. I'm going to Santa Barbara.
To chase a rumor.
I've heard it more than once.
The Fireflies aren't regrouping. They're gone.
It's a lead.
You guys survived.
We gotta see it through.
There would be more. You could form a new collective.
What about Mel?
She'll be safe here.
Okay.
Sorry, I just have
We'll
some
talk in the
leftover
morning when
popcorn I'm
you're sober.
snacking on.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Treat me like I'm fucking
If you're hearing me
insane.
chomp at all,
You feel the
trying to
same.
keep my my mouth closed.
If the Fireflies are in Santa Barbara, I go the opposite fucking direction. What?
Nothing.
Sorry I grew up. You should try it.
Oh yeah, how do I do that? Should I go find the people that killed my family? Cut into them? I could torture them until they're crying, you know?
I love how he tried to throw that in her face, but she wasn't having it.
Abby.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. That explains why this sex scene comes out of nowhere and is awkward as fuck. People have read too psychologically into this scene with Neil Druckmann. Because Owen looks a lot like Neil Druckmann. Bro. Abby's really lucky that she has basically the upper torso of a man. And like A-cup tits, cause like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, that sex scene did not get the original, or the part of the original playthrough that showed up in age-gated at all. I don't know why. But it didn't. And yet, I didn't, right, and yet I play through Final Fantasy 16, which has tasteful nudity, I would say, in a few cutscenes here and there. And doesn't show any nipples, doesn't show may show partial ass, I don't know. Doesn't show a dick, doesn't show a vagina, doesn't do anything like that. Couple of fucking things are demonetized for no reason. Okay, YouTube, whatever. Even after I get them fucking manually checked by YouTube staff, still fucking demonetized. Sony must have paid off YouTube or some shit.
Those fucking kids. Shit. We need to get them out of there before it's
And
too
it's
late.
like, Abby, why the fuck did you do that?
What the hell am I doing? They're fucking scars.
That's my question. Okay, I don't think that was there last night, but granted, it was dark, so I don't know.
Not falling. Okay.
Yeah, you see why I don't like Abby? She's a terrible fucking person, even outside of, like, her, like, sociopathy and shit like that. Like, she's a terrible fucking person. Like, Owen's with another woman right now, and Abby just allows him to cheat on that person who Abby's, I guess, allegedly friends with Abby. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright. Alright, guys, gonna pause here and continue in the next.